Hey guys, I'm Danny and welcome back to my YouTube channel. God, it feels like ages since I've said that. Oh, life has gotten busy. But I'm back, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to look like this. This is like my version of a chemical sort of pop art zombie type thing with all the drips and stuff. But I hope you guys like this video. If you want to find out how I did this, just stay tuned. Okay, so to start off with, you want to block out both of your eyebrows. Now, I'm doing this as usual using the glue stick method. So what you want to do is just take any washable sort of school glue stick and you want to run that through your eyebrows, forward and back, making sure that each hair is coated in a nice layer of glue. Once you've got this first layer down on both eyebrows, you want to leave that to dry. And then I'm just going to take a spatula and scrape off quite a bit of that glue and run this over the top, making sure you keep that glue nice and thick, but you want to blend the edges out into your skin using a small amount of warm water. This is just going to help melt the glue a little bit and get rid of any harsh lines that you might have. And then you want to let that layer dry too, and then you want to take a face powder. So I'm using the HD finishing powder by NYX in the shade Banana, and I'm just going to press that over the top of the glue, making sure that we remove any shininess from the glue and also to set that glue into place. I'm then taking a white eyeliner pencil and I'm going to start plotting out the shapes for all of my zombie's details on its face. So I'm going for this sort of ripped mouth and exposed jaw style, and I'm also going to add another couple of cracks and rips around the face as well. And then once all the lines are all plotted out, I'm just going to take this bright Fuchsia face paint by Superstar and I'm just going to fill in all of the areas around my face except for the areas inside those white lines. Now I'm applying this using a Real Techniques contour brush. This brush applies aquacolor face paints so beautifully. You don't get any streaks or any lines. It's really, really good. So if you're after a solid block colour of paint, this is the brush to use. Then for the smaller areas, I'm just taking a flat eyeshadow brush by Lottie just to make sure I'm getting as close to those lines as possible. Then, once everything's painted pink, I'm just taking a eyeliner pencil again and just creating these cartoony drips in some of the holes on the face. Now for the smaller hole on the centre of the forehead, I actually just took a wet cotton bud and removed some of the pink to make it look like the drips were actually coming out of the crack itself. And then I'm just taking Snazaroo's yellow face paint and I'm going to fill in the drips with this colour to make it look like it's some sort of acid or some sort of chemical coming out of the face. And then once I've filled those in yellow, I'm then going to fill in the remaining areas using Snazaroo's Maroon face paint. This is a sort of a browny red colour. It's perfect for like a sort of a bloody sort of wound colour. But I'm going to put down a very light coat of this first of all by mixing in quite a lot of water into the paint, and then I'm going to go back in with a thicker coat and just add this paint more concentrated into certain areas, like around the drips, around the edge of each one of those little cracks or rips, just to kind of add a bit more depth. I'm then taking a very dark brown eyeshadow. This is M618 by Makeup Forever, and I'm just taking this on a very small little detail brush and I'm just going to shade underneath each one of those strips again to add a bit more depth. And then I'm taking Kryolan's black aquacolor face paint on a teeny tiny little detail brush, and I'm just going to outline all of the drips and the cracks and everything just to make it look more cartoony. And my camera wasn't recording when I did the detail work in the rips and the cracks, but simply all I did was take light pink face paint by Snazaroo on a tiny detail brush and created these wiggly lines to kind of give it this muscle texture in the crack. So yeah, I'm sorry I didn't record that. But for the nose, I'm just shading that using a little bit of black eyeshadow. This is Bulletproof by Sugarpill. It's super pigmented. And then I'm just going to move on to actually highlighting the face as well. So for this, I'm taking the SFX Cream colour by NYX in white. This blends beautifully into watercolour paints as well, so it's fantastic for highlighting. So I'm just going to use one brush first of all to place the white colour and another brush to blend that into the pink. And as you can see, you get this really lovely blend, so it's perfect for highlighting. So I'm just going to do that all over the face and everywhere that needs it, so around all of those cracks and around like the rips on the side of the face as well. And then just to make that highlight look a little bit more cartoony, I'm just taking a white liquid eyeliner. This one is by NYX, and I'm just going to add a tiny amount of this around the edges of each one of those cracks. Then to start off the eyes, I'm taking the Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Techniques and that same dark brown eyeshadow by Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to start hollowing out the eye socket. So I'm going close to the bridge of the nose in the inner corner of the eye and dragging that colour up to where my natural eyebrow would be. I'm then also going to take this same colour through the rest of the crease of my eye towards the outer corner, and then I'm just going to darken that up using a small amount of the black Bulletproof eyeshadow again by Sugarpill. I'm then taking another blending brush, this time it's by Royal & Nang Nickel, and I'm picking up the colour Dollypop from the Sugarpill Pro palette. Now this is a hot pink eyeshadow, and I'm going to use this to soften the line between the black and the pink face paint. I'm also going to drag that up in between my eyebrows to make the actual brow look a little bit more furrowed. I'm then also just going to use that same brush to apply a small amount of the black and brown eyeshadows to my lower lash line, but I'm going to stop halfway, just concentrating the colour on the outer corner. I'm then taking a tiny detail brush and the SFX Cream colour in black by NYX, and I'm just going to use this to add some wrinkles to the bridge of the nose as well as the under eye bags, just to give this makeup that real sort of tired, angry expression. And I'm also just going to highlight the nasolabial folds in the same way using the SFX Cream in white. For the lips, I kept it really simple. I just outlined them using the black SFX Cream again, and then just highlighted the lips using the white cream. And then I just contoured my temples and my cheekbones using another Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Techniques, and I'm using a small amount of the Bulletproof eyeshadow mixed in with that same dark brown eyeshadow by Makeup Forever. And then I just outlined the contour using the same black SFX Cream by NYX. For my chest, I just repeated the same steps that I'd done for the face, so this is just filling in the drips with a yellow face paint, outlining them and filling in the remaining areas with the maroon face paint, and then highlighting using the SFX Cream. I then popped in a pair of yellow contact lenses. These are the yellow Panther lenses from camoeyes.com. I'll leave a link to their website in the description bar below for you in case you want to go pick up a pair. And then to finish the eyes off and remove any flesh tone from around the eyes, I just filled in my top and bottom waterline with a black gel eyeliner pencil. Then to finish the makeup off, I just painted the rest of my hair in black and blended the black paint into the hot pink paint as well, just to get a nice transition between the black and the pink. But once you've done that, the makeup is complete. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, remember to rate, comment and subscribe. Let me know down below if there's any other videos you'd like to see from me soon, and I'll make sure I get on those for you. And you can also now follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. I will leave links to those in the description bar below in case you want to know what I'm up to. But yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I'll see you all in the next video.